Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCS number 327. We are here streaming currently we are still streaming lower top bracket, but we'll soon be streaming lower bracket. And I'm right now joined by Niels Jewel. Good evening.
Hello.
So, right now we are joined by the Kaiserliche und Königliche Kriegsmarine on red team with the pilots Haskenier and Captain Jan. And on blue team, we are joined by the Steel Vanguard with the pilots Moshene and Krybon. We are on the lovely, everyone's favorite map, not Misty Mutiny, known for its mists and hopefully no mutiny.
At least it's not dunes.
Don't actually know if Dunes is in the rotation. This week it's not. So, 30 seconds to lock, so we're close to match start. And this time around I can actually lean back and don't have to ref, unlike yesterday. Also, I just realized that I did the coin dump on stream because I was already showing it. And we are locked.
And it looks like it's going to be a very exciting match with some classic ship choices.
Let me just confirm that we are not playing classic. We are playing classic. Oh, I didn't realize that. This is an interesting one. So, do you know what classic means, or should I explain?
Feel free to explain.
So basically it means that we are playing Guns of Icarus online. So we don't have the Alliance ships, and we don't have the Alliance guns. Alliance tools are allowed, but that would only be the failsafe, and that has become such an essential tool on so many ships that it's allowed. But some guns like Flag Mark 1, Nemesis, Detonator, Tempest, Laser, probably forgot one, aren't allowed. But we're still playing on all the maps. We're not excluding the Alliance maps. And we have just started loading into the match. Let's see what we'll get. Off we go. Ship number 1 is the SMS Srini? I don't know, I don't care. It's a Pyramidion piloted by Haskenier. It's an Artling with top deck Artemis, Gatling, Sight, Artemis, Flak. Ship number 2 is the SMS Xent Istvan. It's a Goldfish piloted by Captain Jan. On starboard side he's bringing a Flamer, front Caro, side Double Banshee.
Now on the blue team, we've got the Bucket List, followed by the Steel Warg, piloted respectively by Mosine and Krybon. The Junker has an Artemis, light flak, another Artemis, and a light Gatling and a rocket launcher. And the Pura has a flak, rocket launcher, Gatling, and a rocket launcher.
Well, that's more classic Artling setup, with the Flak on slot 3 and the Artemis on slot 4, while the Renji, I don't care about the Z, has its swapped. I mean, they go for a German team name. Why can't they also go for German ship names?
Funnily enough, the ship names sound more Polish or Czech.
They are actually supposed to be Hungarian. And I don't actually believe they are Hungarian, but we have spots going out because the German team name is always because of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So they have the German team name and the Hungarian ship names. Okay, Xent Istvan going in on the bucket list.
Has a nice flank.
Yeah. But now they booped, and suddenly they are sitting in front of a junker, who is giving them Artemis soon. They managed to get some altitude. Oh, armor break, double broken. Bucket list is actually double broken. But no flux coming out from anywhere. Oh, hull damage in
Now
general.
suddenly he's coming in hard to support his teammate.
Okay, it seems the two
Warhawk
pirates
has
are now
very little
fighting
armor left.
each other. Looking left and right. Oh, Steel Warhawk is broken and the pyro is on him. Where are the flux? Oh, flux went out. That's only half the permagon left. And it's getting lower and lower, and they are dead! So that means the Kaiserliche und Königliche Kriegsmarine obtains the first kill.
Good move, splitting them up and then forcing the junker to retreat. Oh, junker's popped again.
Yeah, junker
They
is
do
not
need
in
to
a
hurry
position.
before his teammate comes in.
It currently seems like the teammate is holding its spawn. And yeah, it spawned rather far away, he won't go in. Bucket list will die there as he is currently pinned down to the floor with blenderfish up his ass. Yeah, Steel Warhawk is holding back. And backlist broken, double broken actually, sitting on the floor and getting rammed by the bucket list, and they are dead. So, looking at the bigger picture, as requested yesterday, Red Team has suffered no unrepairable damage in that engagement and is currently leading with 2 points and a score of 2-0. We have 16 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, bringing a junker against a classic blenderfish is always a risk.
I mean, it might actually work, especially since he brought parachute. So he has some time, and if he can get his Artemi on him, they can just disable the Hellhound.
That is true, but they need to spot him during, like, when he's closing.
So, blue team is reunited. Red team checking spawn.
On Misty Mountain, he has a nice... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was already done. Okay, everything over there is looking fine. Yes, it does. What's the stream's title? Is it the correct one? Yes, it is good. Okay, it seems we have engagement going again. Blue team is pushing forwards with Artemis rockets coming out of both blue ships. It seems like that red team is currently lacking in that
Warhawk balloon
regard.
is about to go.
Oh, actually, the Warhawk just lost its Artemis. And the Xent Istvan once again moving in for the junker. But the two pirates.
Yeah, almost surgical precision, splitting the teams up and pushing the Pura back.
But the Warhawk is now joining its ally, it seems. Well, those were some really good Artemis shots. Wait. A long jump Bukowski disabled the Artemis of the Steel Warhawk. He carried an Artemis to death. Wow.
Well, when you throw the amount of lead the Caro does, you're bound to hit something.
Yes, and he might even kill something.
In this case, he
killing components is rather unlikely. Bucket list is all double broken, looking awfully low, but so is this Srini. But bucket list looks, Srini still looks a bit better than the bucket list. Was broken again. Flux going on into the Srini. They no, they're close to
Oh,
line.
that's so close.
Yeah, that's not looking good. Oh, and with that,
Oh, and the Blues pull that one back in.
But so does the bucket. It's getting rammed into terrain by the Xenixtvan. Okay, but the Xenixtvan appears to be retreating, while the Steel Warhawk is keeping a more stable position. Bucket list is respawn, so is this really. Actually,
Yeah,
Toro.
it looks like he's trying to lure him into a Pura flank.
Mm.
Oh, now Pura pushes out. And Bucket List joins the fray.
Mm. Is party season over again? Oh. Okay, people are moving forwards.
Blue Joe team is doing a good job of taking out guns on their team.
Yeah.
Oh, Eastern's armor's down.
Ooh, and Flux do go in, so they only have a third or so
good
left.
ram.
Ah, that seems like a pointless ram, especially since right now the Artemai of the Junker were an arc for a bit, but no serious damage dealt, thankfully. The bucket list is actually popped, and they are slowly going down.
Srinyi is
Steel
moving
Warhawk
in
is
nicely
broken.
to cover his teammate.
Steel Warhawk broken. Some Flux go out. No, actually, those aren't Flux, those are Artemai.
Oh, desperation ram by the Junker.
Sorry, desperation. Yes, Junker is still looking perfectly fine, unlike the Xantist one.
Yeah, in this case, in this case, it turned out well for the Junker.
Steel Warhawk is broken again with some flux coming out of the Srinyi, but they're still holding on. Xantist one dies through the pressure from the ship it's supposed to hard counter. That's some irony for you. Srinyi doesn't look like they would escape this, as they are lacking a lot of guns and an engine. And they're broken, and flux going out. And they are dead.
And we're all level.
Nice. 3-3. That's an unusual score, I have to say. So looking at the bigger picture, the score is even, as just mentioned. We have 9.5 minutes on the clock, but red team has factory new ships. The blue Junker is still technically undamaged. Well, it is undamaged, but the steel Warhawk is lacking a significant portion of perma.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be very, very.
Yeah, they are one successful
Very
break away
careful.
from death. And it seems the Srinyi is looking for that break. Good morning. English. Do you English, motherfucker? Do you speak it? Only sometimes.
Well, obviously not in your case.
Yeah. Okay. Xant East one is broken, and the bucket list is popped, as the Srinyi just fired some shots into their back. But it seems that they will now press onwards for the Steel Warhawk, who is currently facing the other way. I see Huskinier preparing the angle for the flux. They get a break. Flux go out, but a bit too early. It's getting intense. Steel Warhawk is
There
broken.
we go, armor down on the Steel Warhawk.
And where we go. the Xrenier is dead, and this is now the prime opportunity for the red team to finish this match right here, right now. Bucket list is broken and being suppressed by the Junker. Goldfish! And getting rammed. Yes, bigger picture stuff, as requested. Yeah, I have to say it seems unlikely that this will still go in Blue's favor, especially considering that we're currently fighting in Red spawn. And if the St. Istvan can keep the Junker suppressed, they are dead. And there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first match of this SCS, and it ended with a final score of 5-3 in favor of Red Team, also known as Kaiserliche und Königliche Kriegsmarine. We see you again next time once we have everything assembled for that. Until then, goodbye.
Okay, first day on the job. I'm so
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second match of this stream. Right now we are on the lovely map Duel at Dawn, and we are joined by Daedalus Legacy on red team with the pilots Steambrains and Ortegon, and on blue team we are once again joined by the Kaiserliche und Königliche Kriegsmarine with the pilots Haskenier and Captain Jan. A bit less, and we have a bit less than 2 minutes on the clock. That was an interesting first match, though.
It was. The Kaiserliche und Königliche Kriegsmarine did a fantastic job of dividing and conquering.
Yeah, they do. And they ended up playing really nicely, especially against that triple Artemis Junker. They kept it out of the fight really well. And no, Angie is not getting old.
He is old.
He just stepped down. And since we... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. He just did. He's just not piloting. That's nothing I should say on stream. Anyways, we are locked. So we have 30 seconds to the match start. It seems like we are going in with the same ships. Let's wait until we get in-game to see if it's actually the same ships. If yes, this will be rather interesting. And... now, there we go. People are actually reading up. Why are they never reading up in my lobby? Huh. That's maybe something I should take a look at.
I think you might have that tagged on your profile that says "Get stuck in lobbies of Icarus."
Nah, no. But whenever I said pilots ready up, I put up like an imaginary timer of 10 seconds. And then I force start. Okay. But to business, ship number 1 is the Welcome to Deep Nest, in all caps. It's Pyramid piloted by Steambrains. It's a Metamidian with top deck Gatling, Mortar, Side Flamer, and Artemis. Ship number 2 is Da Vinci's Groupies. It's a Blenderfish piloted by Ortegon. He's playing as the Flamer on starboard side, Caronite front, and side get Flak.
On the blue team, we've got the Srinyi, piloted by Haskenier, running from right to left, an Artemis, Gatling, Artemis, and a Flak. And we've
from left to right. Anyways, move on.
Yeah.
Now I confused you.
And we got the Goldfish piloted by Captain Jan, who's got right side Flamer and Heavy Caronite, and left side Rocket Carousel, and a rear Rocket Carousel.
So, it seems like teams kinda already found each other, but they are currently doing some positioning play around this big thingy. Guess engine or rear end of a massive airship.
Yeah, on this map you have to embrace the features.
Okay, spots go
wreckage
out.
in this case. Deep Nest is being very sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Also, regarding Saldarim Sunday secrets, the Heavy Flag Mark 1 is actually an Alliance gun. Before that, you only had the Mark 2. So with Alliance, you got the 4 shots. Before that, you had to use skill and only use 2.
And those were the days.
Back in the days.
Back when you had to run heavy and lock to be sure that you actually got the pop.
So, spots going out. Everyone is spotted right now. We're still in a bit of cover play, as the Xant East one is slowly pushing forwards, while the red ships are holding back a bit. I hope we get the first kill before the 60-minute mark. Oh, 4-minute mark rather.
Oh, Da Vinci's gun.
That's the carrot disabled. Who got grabber? Ah, they got the grabber.
Mary is showing significant skill with the Artemis.
Yeah. I mean, there's really a lot of Artemis fire coming out of the Slingy. I mean, they have 2 of them, so why shouldn't they use them?
Oh, and Deep Nest is making their move.
Yeah, it's a meta and they have to come close. Well, it seems like the 2 blenders will now engage each other, while the 2 pyros engage each other as well.
Srinyi's farmer is down.
Coming out. Oh boy, that's a little bit less than half the perma gone. Well, welcome to Deepness is under the constant Gatling pressure. You're lining up the flux. Where are they?
Oh, Srinyi might be going down.
Srinyi is not in a good position, especially since he's about to hit a rock, and he gets ram killed. And with that, Delia's Legacy obtains the first kill.
Istvan is in a rather precarious position.
Yeah, Istvan has trouble getting out of that, it seems, but considering this is a Blenderfish on Blenderfish matchup, both ships just lost balloon privileges. But it seems that a bit more careful with his loadout, considering that he has a parachute and Jan hasn't.
Takes a bad bounce, gets stuck on the ship.
And the Sand East one is broken, but the Sreni is coming back. Or the Deepness is still out of position, you could say. Now they're coming in. Damage's group is broken. They booped on the Sand East one, and that's a bit less than Ramagon. Once again, no balloons for either of the fishes. Fish. And now the pyros are engaging each other again. Sreni will most likely bounce again as he's reversing into a beam. And he died.
That Metamidian is a dangerous place to hang out in front of.
Who is shooting the mortar? Tech is shooting the mortar. They're actually using less smoke mortar. I was expecting them to use grease, but I mean, damage is damage. And actually, another secret, a mortar deals more damage than a flak. Another Xant Istvan is sitting in a really bad position, as they are being attacked by both red ships, eating a lot of damage. Oh, that's only a bit left, and they are dead. So,
and the red team is taking a rather commanding lead,
yeah,
without actually taking that much damage.
I was about to come to that point, looking at the bigger picture. You may say that to do that stuff as well, but please say looking at the bigger picture beforehand. Just for the meme. So yeah, looking at that bigger picture, red team is in lead with 3-0. They suffered some perma-damage, but on the deep nest it's neglectable, and Da Vinci's group is currently missing a bit more than a third, while blue team just respawned with factory new ships. Deciding to once again go for that cover play around the airship wreckage, which is rather broad considering how the map looks.
Much damage.
I was about to come to that point, looking at the bigger picture. You may say that to do that stuff as well, but please say.
And Deepness looks to be biding his time for the sneaky approach.
Yeah, and considering that they are sitting in the clouds and behind some cover as well, they might actually do that, pull that off successfully. But they need to make a move. Yeah, Da Vinci's group is currently.
He does look like he's trying to move for a flank.
Yeah, but Da Vinci's group is currently sitting in the open, and they are getting. Well, they're not getting tower focus, but they might as well do. Deepness needs to be fast. What is Deepness doing?
I think he might be waiting for them to try and charge Da Vinci so he can get a clear shot at their ass.
I mean, he just needs to move a bit further forwards. Hydro up, if he has Hydro. He has.
There he goes.
And now he's moving. While the Da Vinci's group is moving in as well. Serving as a distraction, and now the Deepness is coming up behind the Stringy, who is clearly the kill ship in this comp, or in this matchup. And now the Stringy is broken again, and mortars go out, and with that they are dead. And this lead gives Red Team the opportunity to end this match right here, right now. Unless of course the Istvan is able to escape.
Well, the Istvan is he's got quite a few stacks of fire, but his engines seem to be in good shape, so he might actually be able to sneak his way out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, there goes his balloon.
Yeah, and that's the Blenderfish chasing him. He's gonna. They are lacking balloon privileges. Props to Sage Teller for that quote. Okay, the Stringy has respawned, but I don't think they'll arrive at time as the welcome to Deepness
good ram by
rams
the Deepness.
one. And with the mortar, not open fire actually. They still have a bit of perimeter hold on, but the Stringy now actually joins the fight. It seems that the two fish, goldfish, will once again engage each other, but the two pirates are also duking it out. Let's see who dies first. Okay, seems like it will be Stringy, who is broken and the mortar is on them, pumping out quite a lot of damage. And with that, Red Team obtains the victory in a seems flawless match with a final score of 5-0. Yes, 5-0. So congratulations to see.
Red Team serving eggs to the blue team, which is never a fun thing to receive.
And blue team will now move on to the other lobby, while we have to wait for the Moonshine Morph mix-up and the Pomelos to finish their match. And once we have everything assembled, we will be back. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, And we are back. So, this is the third match, and match number 5. Actually 5 in the challenge. We are right now joined by Pomelos on a red team with the pilots Sunstorm and Hellfire. And on blue we are joined again by the Steel Vanguard with the pilots Crymon and Moshene. Also, props to Sunstorm's crew, or actually, Sunstorm for scrapping together a clan ship. Keep in mind that clan ship is the clan ship is a trademark of Iron Islands, when they were still a thing.
And to even get a chance of using it, you do have to pay the iron price.
Well, but to whom would you pay it? Iron Islands are a thing anymore, and the leader has gone offline.
Well, that's true.
I guess we're not here to find answers to that question. We are here to find an answer on who is the better team. And in 2 minutes we will find said answer on the lovely map Canyon Ambush, which is, this time for real, everyone's favorite map.
Well, not mine. Mine personally is Parrot and Rumble.
Really?
Yes.
I really like Canyon Ambush, but also Kinforth is nice. Well, it seems like everyone likes to play on this map, more or less. Also, once again reminding everyone that we're currently playing a classic SCS, so no alliance ships and guns are allowed. So, Pyra Junker versus Pyra Spire. Huh. And also, when I point out the Skabo clanship, I also have to point out the Steel Guard clanship going on over on the bucket list.
Yeah, this Lumber Spire might be a big difference in.
Oh, don't spoil
in
its
the team.
Lumber Spire! Oh, come on! Just having competent co-casters once, is it asked too much? Or am I asking too much?
Oh, the amount of prep time you gave me, yes.
Actually, so I asked 2 other fellas, then I got contacted by another person, then I got kinda contacted by another one. In the end, I had 5 people who either I contacted or contacted me for co-casting. So, well, anyways, ship number 1 is the Victor. It's a permanent piloted by Sunstorm. It's an Artling with top deck Artemis Gatling, Side Flamer, and Flak. Ship number 2 is the Int. It's a Spire piloted by Hellfire. It's a Lumber Spire with bottom deck Lumberjack Mine Launcher and top deck Hades Flak.
And on the blue team, on the Warhawk, we've got a top deck consisting of Artemis Gatling and side guns consisting of a Flak and an Artemis.
Ooh. And the 4th one?
Side, top deck Flak, lower deck Gatling, front deck Gatling.
And side double Artemis.
Double Artemis left.
And it seems like we're already in the battle as the red team apparently pushed out quite aggressively. Steelwalker is broken and Steelwalker is already dead! That was some rather severe fire coming out of them, man, but that means that the red team obtains the first kill. That would be the Pomelos. Oh, the Pomelos.
Almost surgical with that Lumberjack.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain level, you can just expect the Lumberjack to be laser accurate. Bucket list double broken, already missing half their perma, and they are dead. Once again, the Int dealing the killing blow to that ship. So looking at the bigger picture, we're roughly 1.5 minutes in. Red team is currently leading with a score of 2-0, and they have suffered no unrepairable damage.
And they're now pushing into the blue spawn.
Yep, Steel Warhawk is already respawned, but the bucket list hasn't. Oh, there's the bucket list. Still deciding to spawn at the same point. They're spawning really hot. Well, actually the Steel Warhawk just spawned, but the bucket list spawned really hot. And it seems like the Steel Warhawk is now, or Red Team is now pushing the Warhawk and currently ignoring the bucket list. Okay, Warhawk is double broken. Flux come out of the Victor, and they are dead. Bucket list is still spotted and will now find itself under the fire from the Lumberjack. There, nope, that's the Hades. Where's the Lumberjack? There's the Lumberjack! And that's the balloon gone. 2 shots, 2 hits.
He did manage to sneak into cover, but
they can just go around set cover. Int is pushing forwards quite aggressively and now back in business on the bucket list. Victor is now going around the other side.
Is being very
Warhawk
smart, staying higher
really
than
hot behind the Int. I haven't noticed them yet. So they might be able to get the drop on the Int. But okay, but bucket list has a Victor up its ass and they are dead. Int is broken now, so this is the opportunity for the Steve Anchor to get a kill. But doesn't seem so, as the Flux are late and the Int just hydros out of the danger zone for now. But now they're broken again. Flux go out, but once again they are a teeny tiny bit too late. And Steelwalk broken once again, and they are dead. So that was
possibly the fastest match I've seen in a long
yeah.
while.
I think it was a 5-minute match, if even. So that means the Pomelos obtain the victory with a final score of 5-0. Congratulations. That was really quick. Oh, it's might even just been 4 minutes. Currently looking at the stream too and waiting out the delay to find out. And of course we will be back once we have the next lobby assembled. See you then. Okay, we are back. We are now doing match 8 in the challenge, which is the top bracket semi-final, due to the other match being a bit long. We are currently joined on red team by the Moonshine Morph mix-up, with the pilots Water It's Me and Mervyn, they will be referred to as Triple M. And on blue team we are once again joined by Daedalus Legacy, with the pilots Steam Brains and Autogon. Also, we are on Assault on Kinforth. Bit less than 1 minute remaining. And let's see what this match will bring us. And we are locked. So 30 seconds until the match start. Let's see what happens. So also for all people interested, the match previously took 3.5 minutes. So that was a speed run by the Pomelos. Okay, ready up.
It seems like the time they didn't spend in that match is being used in the other match, which has taken a long time.
And with the pilots rejecting to ready up, we are now, with the assist of some magic, loading into the next match. Yeah, I was already surprised that so many people were so kind. Anyways, ship number 1 is Queen Kervin's Revenge. It's a galleon piloted by Water It's Me. It's a Metagal with port side Lumberjack, Heavy Flag Mark II, Hades, starboard side Watcher, Caro, and aft flare gun. Ship number 2 is the Husker Slotmoth. It's a spire piloted by Mervyn. He's bringing Minotaur Banshee on bottom deck and Banshee Artemis on top deck.
And on the blue team, we have the Mobula, who needs a map, with a Gatling from the right, Artemis, Hades, Artemis, and a flak.
Yeah.
And then we have Da Vinci's groupies, classic blender fish with a flamer
Caro front,
left
get
and
flak on
a
the side.
rear flak.
You kinda cut out there. Is everything okay with your internet?
Yeah, it should be fine here.
Already, because that you had a hiccup 2 times. Oh, it seems like. Let me take a look at the challenge. Yeah, the other match is over now, and the Glowwater Research Expedition has won, with a final score of 5-0 for all people interested. So after that slow start, it seems like they ended rather quickly. Let's see what this match will bring us. I mean, they're really late for the first kill, I believe. Yeah, they are late for the first kill, but we might get some spots soon, as red team is looking exactly down this canyon, where blue team will now appear, and spots go out. Where? There. So let's see what the Queen Kervin's Revenge will be capable to do on this range. The magical start. Yes, Bloody Henny, or Blood Henny. Magical start. I like it. Okay, it seems like red team just took defensive position right there, and I mean, blue team can't assault the port side of that galleon. They will die while trying to reach them. Lumberjack, flak,
Very much so.
doesn't mess around.
He's using the bulk of his ship very, very smartly to block the approach for the spire.
Now he just rammed the building, I think. Yeah, he did. Yeah, okay, red team is now retreating a bit.
That's a curse of
Also, yeah, let me actually take a look at that. Oh yeah, it is bright green. Also, there's a little rule in Guns of Icarus, because the more vibrant your ship is, the less visible it will be. I know it seems counterintuitive, but that's exactly the case in Guns of Icarus. For more reference, watch any of the Crucible streams I did with Xenok. Like for example yesterday. Okay, with that advertisement being out of the way, it seems like Blue Team finally wants to make a move. But they are moving into the port side of the Galleon. Okay, Galleon is spotted. They will soon, yep, see who needs a map and open fire. Oh, will they? Yeah, there they go. Okay, can actually hit the Mobile with the Lumberjack. And with the Artemi of the slightly unable to kill its port side. The Mobile goes down, but oh, the Galleon is actually broken right now. Double broken, precise, but they're not suffering much perma damage with just an Artemis on them. Sorry, just a Hades.
Goldfish is pushing the Spire hard.
The Spire
Oh, misses his ram.
Oh, I don't actually know who is out sniping who right now. As the Queen Current's Revenge is currently firmly sitting on that one storage tank. While the Da Vinci's group is getting hammered at by the Husker Slotmoth. Who needs a map? Double broken now. And where's the flak? Okay, flak went out. That's already more than half the perma gone. And they are dead! Unfortunately, you couldn't see that because they're sitting in the smoke. But I can confirm the Mobula is dead. Flak is lethal. And now the Da Vinci's group is trying to run. And let's see if they get away with all the long range fire coming out of Red Team. Just look at how much fire is coming their way. Also, if you want brightly colored ships, just play Crusader and make it as vibrant as you can. Or Magnate. Both have big colorful parts.
I am still here, and what you could do after taking one of those ships is naming it something pastel based.
Okay, Queen Current's Revenge positioning themselves to await the arrival of the Goldfish, while the Husker Slotmoth is retreating into the safety of the Galleon's gunarks. Or even further. Okay, then Da Vinci's group decides to not make a move, as they have probably seen the Galleon being ready for them. Yes, a green balloon indeed blends in with a flared background. Huh. Okay, once again we are in a sniping duel. It seems that this time Husker Slotmoth might be taking the short straw. Actually they are not. Blue team deciding to do some cover play, while the Husker Slotmoth is apparently pushing. Or at least preparing to push, while the Queen Current's Revenge is repositioning. Yeah, they are just waiting for the blue team to peek over that building so they can open fire again. And there it is. There it is.
And here we see them dividing up into dueling pairs.
Who needs a map? broken again, but no permanent damage suffered. And Husker Slotmov successfully made the fish retreat again. Green Commons are still repositioning, and they now soon will be able to shoot down the position Blue Team is taking. No, they can, and they open fire on the Mobula again. And that's the Mobula's balloon gone. And now they are in cover. Okay, who needs a map is sitting on a pipe, but they managed to get the balloon up before any significant damage was suffered. Also, we're currently a bit less than 11.5 minutes in, and we still only have 1 kill. This might take some time.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Oh, actually, the Minotaur is just messing up the Da Vinci's groupies. Okay, and who needs a map? Appears to be moving forward, but the Spire is
The Minotaur is a vastly underrated weapon in these sniper duels.
I mean, you can actually disable move it, and it's always also really annoying. Okay, red team beam positioning again. Blue team is spotted, and Green Current's Revenge opens up again. Mobula almost double broken. They're currently lacking the balloon. And now they're broken. Flak? Where's the flak? There's the flak. That's the majority of the perma gone.
Oh, that was close.
That was really close, yeah. Now the Vinci's groupies needs to get into cover quickly before the galleon can get them down. Yeah, red team is, especially Water, is just showing off his skills in positioning and, yeah, basically positioning. And his crew is showing off the gunnery skills. It's like, oh, Damage's group is double broken, but with them dropping down, they are out of the galleon's arc. Now the Mobula and the Spire are shooting each other. But who needs a map? Draws the short straw as the Spire finishes them off. That was our second kill. Red team still has only suffered a bit of thermal damage on the galleon, but that's about it. Now they're once again in the more favorable position as they can just move in on the Da Vinci's groupies, who appears to be struggling to retreat as they move themselves into a dead end.
And that Minotaur is knocking him around quite a bit.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Oh, sorry for being in the building. Ah, okay, he will probably run unless the Spire can turn fast enough and get his engines. The galleon is not in a position to do anything here. And right as I say that, they fire Overwatcher. That does nothing. Who needs a map? Respawned rather hot in front of the Spire, with the galleon probably repositioning into this canyon, then we shouldn't be able to shoot down range. Yeah. Oh, actually, Green Current's Revenge is pushing quite aggressively, non-skin getting the left side into arc on the Mobula there. Oh, Husker Slotmov is double broken. They're eating a bit of perma. They ate a bit of perma damage from the fish, who will now eat a Watcher into his back. That ain't good. Yeah. Fish is double broken, going down. And Mobula is now moving forwards again. But they got double broken as well. Oh, that's a lot of breaks going on right now. Who needs a map broken? Flux going out, that's half the perma missing. Husker Slotmov not looking good. But neither Da Vinci's groupies or the Who Needs a Map. Galleon shooting, spewing out fire left and right. Where's the flag into the... Okay, now it's too late. Da Vinci's groupies basically having no active components anymore. They're not gonna escape that. And Da Vinci's groupies double broken. Only sliver of perma left, and with the Watcher going in, they are dead. But the Husker Slotmov might actually follow. They are looking awfully low. Okay, what will Water do?
It does look like their
Okay, Water decides to go even lower, and with that, the vastly upwards arc to finish off the Who Needs Map. So red team obtains the lead again, and looking at the bigger picture, they are leading 4-0. We have roughly 7 minutes on the clock. Queen Covenant's Revenge have suffered. Now they lost a third of the perma, but it's a galleon after all, so they still have quite a lot left. And Spire only has a little bit. So they might actually die rather quickly. Blue team deciding to spawn a bit further north. Okay, let's see if where red team is going. Currently it seems like they assumed the blue team spawns south. As Queen Covenant's Revenge is burning to that direction. Do it, Dolly. What? Would be too sad. Yes? Okay, what is going on in the match chat? Okay, blue team decided to
It might be some trash talking for the uninitiated.
Probably. Also, red team just confirmed that blue team is indeed not in the south, but rather in the north. And meanwhile, blue team decided to make a move south. And so does red team. They are now cycling north again. Actually, both of them are spotted, and so is blue team. So we are getting ready for the next round of battle. Next round of sniping, rather. Well, actually not sniping, considering that water is burning forwards. Davinci's group is actually bouncing on some random geometry. Let's see what the Queen Covenant's Revenge will do about that. They will just charge past and get the short range side ready on the Who Needs a Map. As they figured that that is the weaker link, and they can finish them off faster. And with the Who Needs a Map being stuck against that chimney, they are not looking good. But the Husker Slotmoth just got finished off by
Blue
Davinci's
manages to
groupies.
sneak in a kill.
Yeah, but will they be able to survive but will the Who Needs a Map be able to survive the onslaught of the Queen Covenant's Revenge? It's the question. Currently they're double broken and slowly sinking onto terrain, and now they're sitting on it. Queen Covenant's Revenge isn't looking good either. As they're currently missing the balloon and have 20 fire stacks on the armor. So what will they do? Okay, both blue ships now moving in on the Queen Covenant's Revenge, who is in a rather peculiar position. Being double broken and already missing roughly half the perma. Let's see what they can do. Probably not much. Okay, Autogon trying to ram kill a galleon. Which always seems a bit futile, but in this case it actually works as they get gently pushed into terrain. So, blue team obtains another kill. Looking at the bigger picture again, we currently red team is still leading 4-2. They have the opportunity, they just need one more kill to end the game. We have 3.5 minutes on the clock. Red team just respawned far in the north, is one of them. And blue team has suffered a bit of perma damage on the Who Needs a Map. They currently have 2/3 of the perma, and the goldfish is still undamaged. And now blue team, blue team will be cycling the map.
They do seem to have an idea where the red team is, though.
I mean, since they can see that the red team is not in the south, they are just assume they will just move up the spawns, and now they also figured out that their red team is indeed in the north. Okay, blue team is partially spotted, and red team is also partially spotted. So, and the gang is setting themselves up. for the engagement. Okay, Concurrence Revenge once again moving forwards. Actually ramming the goldfish. And giving them a watcher as a goodbye. And its Darius group is double broken and going down. It seems like currently he will be able to get out. Now Concurrence Revenge is preparing his long range slide again on the Mobula. Also knows who needs a map, but currently they are missing both their Watcher and their Lumberjack? Hold up. Okay, I'm not gonna question that. Wingets map is broken and Flux going out. And they are dead. So that means that the Moth Moonshine mashup, also nice crew there, all going for a rather similar look, obtains the victory with a final score of 5-2. And let me just take a look over at the challenge. Yep. That was it for this stream here. I hope you all had fun watching it, and I also hope that you had fun, Niels. Thanks for being here, by the way. And yeah, that's it for this stream. Do you have any final thoughts, Niels?
Very exciting matches, even though we've gotten quite a few eggs. 5-0 victories, and it has been a pleasure being here with you, Saldarim, and hopefully we can do this again another time.
I do hope so as well. Until then, goodbye.